Good morning and welcome to another Glenn Maney Talks Chelsea, and what a morning it is. This daft old bugger actually shed a tear last night. Champions League final, third one in my lifetime, and I remember, like a lot of you guys, standing in that old shed end, not ever dreaming of the old European Cup final appearance, but now our third one, and what a performance it was last night. So welcome to Glenn Maney Talks Chelsea, and last night it was Chelsea 2, Real Madrid 0, and what can I say? It's I'm rough this morning. I am rough. Anyone that tells you that the Cabernet Sauvignon's not as bad as crystal meth if you drink enough of it, it's well wide of the mark, I'm telling you. So yes, last night, where do I start? I suppose I better start with the goalkeeper, Mendy. Mendy last night, before we scored, made two very, very good saves and one world-class save. That one down to his left from Benzema. What a save that was! And the more you watch it, the better it gets. All those who said we need to upgrade our goalkeeper in the summer, I'd like to know who you're going to upgrade him with, because safe in the air, and last night we see what a shot stopper he is. I think his biggest problem has been the fact that he hasn't had to do much in games because our defence has been so good since Tuchel took over. He can't always show off his ability, and I'm pleased about that. But last night, I could make the whole team virtually man the match, because everyone out there put such a shift in. So we played really a 5-2-1-1, didn't we? And they alternated quite a bit. They looked like they played at 5 at the back at the start, then went to 4, then went to 3 when they were chasing the game. So it was a masterclass in tactics all round from both sides, but obviously Tuchel come out on top. But that was down to the players. We pressed them so quickly. Mount and N'Golo Kante last night was absolutely world class. The amount of ground that bloke covered, and Mount weren't far behind him. So yeah, put a bit of pressure from Real Madrid, particularly the first 20 minutes. 3 great saves from Mendy, and then game on. We started to get a bit of confidence. We started to believe in ourselves, I think, and I think we thought to ourselves, nothing's going to beat him tonight. Let's have a go at this lot. Throw a bit of caution to the wind. And as you know, you've watched the game probably, we could have scored, I'm not exaggerating, 6. We could have won that game 6-3. Lot better, a lot more forward. Jorginho, I've got him down in my notes, 4 forward passes, 2 resulting in potential goals. So I hope he watches that game and thinks, you know what, I could play like that every week if I wanted to. Took the sting out of the game when he needed to. Jorginho played well last night, but I say they all did. I'm just going to score the players. I'll tell you what, I'm a mix of things this morning. I'm emotional because I'm so proud of that team. I'm also as rough as a Badgers, which I still wonder who thought there's a badger over there. I'm just going to see how rough its bum is. But yeah, back to the game. Mendy, I am going to give Mendy a 9.5. 9.5. I don't even know why I'm not giving him a 10. Probably because I'm going to save the 10 for the man of the match. But he was clean sheet, didn't put a foot wrong that I can remember, and probably worthy of a 10. But now I'm going to give him a 10. What more can a goalkeeper do than Mendy did last night? Mendy gets a 10. Mendy gets the. There can be a man of the match even if there's a few gets a 10, can't they? So we had Aspie. Surprised me. I thought we'd play Reece James. We put Aspie there, and what a shift he put in. Didn't get us forward as much as Reece does, but you don't expect that from him, do you? He hasn't got the pace. But you know, Hazard. I know he was floating and playing a false 10, but when he was out there, didn't get any change out of Aspie at all. We doubled up on Hazard a fair bit, as we did Benzema. But I felt sorry for Eden Hazard last night. That weren't the player that left Chelsea, was it? I know he's just coming back from injury, but you'd expect more than that from him. And you see him at the end. He looked happy. He looked as happy as our lot that we were through. That made me chuckle. I'll be honest. He didn't look depressed, did he? Yeah. So sorry. I know I'm just over the moon with that result. Where was I? I was at Aspie. Aspie's going to get a 9.5 from me. Gave one ball away that I can remember. That stops him getting a 10. But proper captain's performance and well done, Aspie. Then we go into the middle. We got Christensen. Christensen got booked when he needed to, really. Putting his mark in. That's what I like to see. I know you're walking on a tightrope, but I like to see the centre half make a statement earlier on, and he did. He was good in the air. I can't think of a couple of wayward balls, but brought the ball out at times when he needed to. Couple of really important blocks. Doubled up on people. Yeah, Christensen done great last night, 9.5. Thiago Silva, last night was immense. Perhaps should have scored. But defensively, excellent. Plays some beautiful balls out of that defence, and when he needs to, you can see him bringing the back line up. Just quality player. I'm going to give Silva 9.5 last night because I think he probably should have scored. That header that he got up, I know Ramos was right next to him, but I'd expected Thiago Silva to score from there. That's the only reason. He gets a 9.5 though. Absolutely immense. Rudiger last night, what a performance that was. You know, people that watch these videos, I've not always been his biggest fan. But I don't know what Tuchel has done with him. I don't know what he's done with him, but that is the player that we signed plus 50%. He goes forward. He perhaps should have scored as well. Great shot that made Courtois work. Wonder how the snake feels this morning. Oh, Courtois. He got some stick coming in the ground, which I loved. Shame that ground weren't full last night. We could have let him know exactly what we think. Yeah, Rudiger, great game. Defensively, he was immense. And when he got forward, you see him, the effort to get back. I still wonder if Lampard got under his skin. Tuchel's come in, bit of man management, worked on his game, and Rudiger's on a mission because last few performances have been top draw. Rudy gets a 10 from me last night. In midfield, we had Jorginho and we had Kante. Defensively in midfield, I forgot Chilwell. Always forget one, don't I? Forgot Chilwell. Chilwell gets a 9.5 from me. He had the hardest job of the two. Was it Vinicius is it Vinicius Junior or Junior Vinicius? Very skillful player. I thought Chilwell did well, and when they did get past Chilwell, Rudiger was there covering for him, and at times Mount was back as well, and so was Kante. They were just hunting in a pack last night, weren't they? It was great to watch. Chilwell done great. Chilwell gets a 9 from me. I thought he did great. The only reason he gets a 9 was because there was a couple of times he got into the box and didn't look up, just whacked it across, which is unlike Ben Chilwell really. Perhaps he didn't think he had as much time as he had, and a couple of times he got caught out defensively, but overall great performance. Gets a 9 from me. So in the midfield, Jorginho, I say, more forward passes than I've ever seen Jorginho play, but also took the sting out of the game. Couple of wayward passes, but you're going to get that from a bloke that wants the ball all the time. And I'll take me out off. I've always took me out to him for being available for the ball. It's what he does with it that narks me at times. But yeah, last night I thought he was excellent. Jorginho's going to get a 9.5 from me. I'll tell you what, his tackling's getting better as well. He put a couple of really tasty tackles in, and yeah, he's improved. He's improving. Just got to get that ball going forward though, because it does annoy me when he goes for the pack. Sorry, I digress. I'll tell you, I mean, I'm a mess this morning. I'll be honest. Kante, 10, man of the match. And there could have been 5 or 6 of them that qualified for man of the match, but Kante gets my man of the match because they went to blade of grass. That bloke didn't cover last night. Tackling, going forward. I suppose if I was being hypercritical, there was one ball that he overhit that would have put Werner through, I think it was. But you know, for what he did defensively, he deserves every bit of that 10. If I could give him 11 out of 10, I would. Kante was absolutely immense. Covered everyone, doubled up on people, brought the ball out when he needed to. Just, I'll tell you what else he does. He divides players. He just stops a potential pass. It seems to be psychic. You know, he's got that knack of being in a defensive position that could end up being vital. It's just great to watch. Mason Mount gets a 10. Mason Mount last night was obviously got his goal, which was well deserved, but again, absolutely everywhere. He must be a nightmare to mark. You could see at times that they had one bloke on him. The bloke was following him, and then thought, crikey, I shouldn't be here. And there was panic. That bloke had to get back. Someone had to come across and cover. It must just be a nightmare, just chasing a shadow all night. Defensively, very, very good. Got back, going forward. He's got that real ring of confidence now. He's turning from a young player into a proper player. And I tell you what, everyone bangs on about Foden, but I know I'm going to be biased, but I'd have Mount above Foden every day of the week. He just brings so much to that team. And I rate Foden, by the way, but you know, my Chelsea bias is probably coming out, but I reckon Mount is an amazing player. So he gets 10 from me last night. Always looking to drive forward, always looking to play a forward ball. Perhaps should have scored a bit earlier, but and then obviously took his goal well. So past the snake. Yeah, absolutely excellent. Then we had Timo Werner, who gets a 9 from me last night. I can't say took his goal well, because because I tell you, I don't know who wouldn't have put that in. Probably Timo Werner on another day, but no, he put such a shift in. He worked really, really hard. I was fuming with him for going offside for the disallowed goal, I'll be honest. That's probably why he's only getting a 9. Just got to think. I think he's so anxious to do well that it's sort of messing with his mind a little bit. But did well defensively. Did well. Take it. The amount of times he takes players with him is unbelievable. They're scared of his pace, and he always takes 2 with him. There's one and there's another one doubling up most times, so it leaves space for the others. I can see why. I felt gutted for Pulisic, but I could see why they picked Werner last night, especially with Ramos being as slow as me after 10 pints. It was a good thing that Tuchel did. And then we had Kai Havertz up front, who last night I thought was excellent, absolutely excellent, and deserved a goal. Should have had a goal, and he's just looking better and better with every game now. All those haters that wanted an upgrade on Mendy and said Kai Havertz was the worst footballer in the world, they've got to be scratching their heads now, surely, thinking, you know, do I really want to leave the house? Because it was crazy judging people after 2 or 3 months in the country when they're 21 years old, away from their family, and in a new league. It was crazy. Last night he was the bee's knees, and yeah, he gets a 9.5 from me last night, Kai Havertz. So, I don't normally score subs. As you know, but I am. 1 sub. I'm going to give a 9.5 to Christian Pulisic, who came on when I thought Real Madrid were looking a little bit more dangerous, and he ripped him a new backside. He absolutely ripped him a new backside. Every time that boy got the ball, he was dangerous. And he just... fundamental in us getting the second goal. He's just one hell of a player, Captain America. I'm probably being stingy not giving him 10. That's only because he came on as sub. But what a performance from the substitutes bench. That was like saying to Tuchel, "Up yours, mate. This is what you've missed for 60, 70 minutes." He was superb when he came on. Defensively, but attacking. You know, he's give the manager a real message with that performance from the subs bench. Not that I think he needed it. We said that Werner was in purely for pace, but Pulisic, what a player. And that's it really. Over to Tuchel, who gets a 10. Gets a 10. You can't do no more than put Real Madrid to the sword like he did last night. Absolutely brilliant. Tactics spot on. Game management spot on. Beat the great Real Madrid. I know they're not the greatest like they were with Cristiano and that, but still a blimmin' good side. Anyone who gets the semi-final of that Champions League is a good side. And Tuchel got it bang on. Stuck it right up Zinedine. You know. Oh God, I can't even say it this morning. Anyway, you know what I mean, don't you? Mr. Headbutt. Zinedine Zidane. Yeah, Zidane. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. I know it's been a bit of a mess this morning, so I apologise, but I am in a bad way. So Man City in the final. Anything can happen over 90 minutes. Anything can happen. Big game at the weekend, Manchester City. I'm not going to ever write Chelsea off again. I was so nervous yesterday. I had a dream we lost 2-1. I was in probably as big a mess as I am today for totally different reasons. We can do it. We can beat anyone on our night. I think we proved that last night. Thanks for watching. Speak to you after the City game. Up to Chelsea.